Good win on the road. All wins on the road are good wins. Did a lot of good things in this game. Thought Arkansas State was a much improved football team with some playmakers, especially on offense. And, we made a lot of mistakes early in the game and then kind of took control at the end of the first half. And then they started making plays in the air, some pretty impressive one-on-one contested catches. But we kept answering on offense. I thought that key stop there after we missed the field goal, and then we went down, punched it in, and then, tight ends had a big game. Percy, KT, Toddy. Defensively, a lot of Torres Jones, I think, career high in tackles. Ukwu. A lot of good performances out there. So it's good to be 5-0 and get ready for the next one.
You talked about a slow start. What do you think changed kind of in the second quarter to kind of get rolling on offense?
We quit jumping off sides. We quit getting holding calls. We missed a couple reads in the pass game early. Defensively, we were doing okay. And then we just started executing it, not shooting ourselves in the foot. Once we did that, we got rolling.
Did you feel like the pass game set up the run game in a way tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. Because, the tight ends in the in the flat, whether they were crossing the ball or just going directly to the flat as RPOs, we're really open. It's hard to defend at all, the quarterback run, the tailback give, and the tight end in the flat when you got good players. And there's no question that loosened them up, and then we started hammering them with Percy.
Speaking of Percy, nice to see two straight weeks that Todd hasn't had to be our leading rusher, take the most carries. But Percy, career night for him. What can you say about his performance?
Oh, it's just great to have him back. I mean, I think he's run terrific all season long. And, we've got Latrell's a good back and Kalon's a good back and other guys are good backs. And but, Percy's just a great downhill runner. And I'm just so happy for him because, he's had to overcome a lot of things, too, to get back out on the field. And I know how much it means to him and what he means to the team. And, he's a good leader. So it meant a lot.
What was it like to see, Isaac? He got shaken up early, but come back and have the kind of game he did defensively, kind of disrupting on that defensive.
Yeah. Wow. I was really concerned about that. And then that was great news that he was okay. May have been an illegal block, but I was told it was, but I guess until I see the film. But anyway, he's the heart and soul. He's a team spokesman. He's a voice. He's a guy that talks to them before the game out there and flex, during the week. He rallies them. He does a great job at that, too. And he's just so dependable, and he's playing good football.
What do you think the D-line's done? I mean, it's really been consistent all year, but what have they done to really just be a force in the backfield all year? It's not just Ukwu. I mean, it feels like it's a different.
Well, Carpenter's a heck of a player at nose guard. And, Jamari Edwards has a lot of talent, and he can make plays, and he's playing better and better. Now, we came down light-handed on the D-line. We had two guys that play significantly, not on the trip because of injury. So, we were rotating guys around a little bit. But we keep people off balance on defense. We move them a lot. We blitz a lot. And so it all goes hand in hand.
What does it say about the defensive line that you can be without two key contributors and still put up the kind of performance tonight that you guys are able to do?
Well, I guess that's a loaded question, too. It means we have some depth, but hopefully we can get these guys back and be at full strength, yeah.
And then it seemed like, the screen game kind of was working early with, able to get Chris. I think at one point he had 108 yards, but 105 were after the catch. What is it?
Those were RPOs. The bubble, that was an RPO. And the tight ends in the flat, for the most part, were RPOs or what people call nakeds, which look like a run to start with, but they're a pass. You usually have a guy in the flat and an over component, high-low, and into the boundary of the field, and out-of-pocket passes.
What about Todd's decision-making? Because he threw for so many yards, but none of them were jaw-dropping throws, right? A lot of quick screens.
Yeah, we had some tight ends pretty wide open tonight, and KT a couple times too. And what they were doing was They were hanging the linebackers inside, not getting much depth in the pass game so that he couldn't scramble up and run. But that was opening up the in balls over their heads and things like that.
Obviously, Ark State's a team that likes to pressure a lot. The 4 wide or empty sets worked out pretty good for you tonight, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think so. But, I mean, we handled the blitz well. And, we had a big game.
Torres Jones, talk about his night. He just seemed to be in on everything today.
Yeah, 13 tackles, 1 sack, 2.5 TFLs. That's a pretty good night, and he's on a lot of special teams too. So, him and Jalen Walker, 2 young guys really run around sideline to sideline, 2 really good players.
You talk about tight ends being, early in the week, talk about how they help with the run game and they just do everything. And what is it like to see them have a game tonight where they, get really involved in the pass game and each of them can get a touchdown?
It was fun, and to see them block for each other to get in the end zone and the receivers blocking for it, nothing was going to keep them out of the end zone. And because, they do a lot of grunt work and they don't get the ball a lot, but tonight they were a big part of what we did throwing the football.
And then do you have an update on Solomon?
Yeah, Solomon hurt his foot. Preliminary X-rays don't look good, and this could be a long-term injury that he's going to have to rehab and bounce back from. He may be lost potentially for the season. And the shame of it is he had an injury in camp, which he had just got back from, and was starting to really round back into form. So, hate to see that for him.
What do you think JMU's statement week in, week out is to be playing at a high level consistently and just keep getting the job done? What's the statement JMU football's making right now?
Well, I think you are what your record is, and like I told the team before the game and at halftime, the statement we make today will be the news of next week. So, do you want to make a statement or a comment? And you only get that kind of positive publicity and recognition when you win. So, we've done a good job of maintaining our focus on what counts between the sidelines and staying with the process. It's nice to get that kind of recognition. Everybody enjoys that, and it's great for the university and our program and our supporters. But we have great potential, and I guarantee our players aren't surprised we're 5-0, and I'm not surprised we're 5-0. But there's a lot of tough contests coming down the road, and every week you got to show up with the right mindset, or you can get beat. That's how college football is.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.